Here we have our blower door fan and blower door frame. Then we have our DG1000 used for measuring leakage. We have our two tubes we will use for this test, green being our reference to the outside and red being our input to measure leakage. Two different size rolls of tape for covering supply registers and return grills for the duct blaster test. The motor control for the fan. Two very high-tech clips to hold our fan rings on. Next is our exhaust fan flow meter used to measure the pull of bath and kitchen fans. And lastly is the nylon tarp we put over our blower door frame. Before setting up the blower door, there are a couple things we need to check first. I turn off the HVAC system and make sure the fresh air damper is closed. I'm removing the return filter now in anticipation of our duct blaster test. Next, we check that all the windows are closed and locked. A final step is a walk around the house to see any obvious open penetration, such as holes in the wall, a missing attic hatch, etc. First thing we're going to do is we take our green reference tube and place it outside away from the front door. Then we take our blower door frame and extend it so that it sits snug against the inside door frame. Now we can fit the nylon tarp over the frame and secure it with the Velcro straps. Once we've repositioned the blower door in place, we secure the blower door frame with the locking arms. This will ensure the frame isn't pulled out by the strong depressurization forces of the blower door test. I pull my green outdoor reference tube through the nylon tarp and we're ready to place the fan in the door, securing it with the Velcro strap. I then insert the red input tube into the fan and then hook up the power supply and fan control. Lastly, I plug in my two tubes in the DG1000 while it boots up. Alright, we're ready to program our DG1000. First we want to make sure we have the right device selected. We are using our small duct blower fan for this test. Second, we select the mode we want to measure in. This test will use flow at 50 pascals with a cubic feet per minute measurement. Lastly, the configuration is whether we will be using an open fan or various sizes of rings. This is dependent on how tight the house is. The tighter the home, the smaller the ring we must use to get an accurate measurement. Now we set a baseline for our outside reference pressure. Windier days will have larger fluctuations in pressure. Alright, good to go. We use our high-tech clips to secure our ring to the fan and we're ready to start the test. We slowly bring our fan up to 50 pascals of pressure on the left half of the screen on the DG1000. Once we hit 50, we hold the screen to read the test results. Looks like this house has a leakage of 510 CFM. This house passed its leakage target. Nice job. Common leakage areas we see in homes are doors not seated securely against their weather stripping. If you can see daylight, you've got leakage. Another common area is wherever there are drywall penetrations, such as this washer outlet and dryer vent boxes. A bead of caulk around those areas will seal up any leakages. Plumbing penetrations are another common area. For this home, the builder had sealed those up. Caulking around bath fans like this builder did is a must to lower the leakage of a home.